Are we good to go, Madam Secretary?
It hasn't completed loading yet.
Okay.
So now we're done. We are live, Chairman Davidson.
Okay. Well, good evening. I'd like to call this meeting of the Township of Clearview Committee of Adjustments for Wednesday, July the 13th to order. As we begin our meeting, I'd like to recognize the First Nation, Métis, and Inuit peoples of Canada as traditional stewards and caretakers of this land. We acknowledge that Clearview Township is located within the boundaries of Treaty 18, the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee, the Tionontani, the Wendat. It is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people as part of an intricate nationhood that reaches across Turtle Island. At this time of truth and reconciliation, we welcome the opportunity to work together towards new understandings and new relationships and ask for guidance in all we do. I see that we do have quorum. It is acknowledged that one of our members is on vacation and absence, but we do have quorum for this evening's meeting. The minutes of our Committee of Adjustment meeting held on June the 8th have been circulated for adoption. Do I hear any errors or omissions? Seeing none, I'd ask for a motion to accept the minutes as circulated. Deputy Mayor Burton. Seconded by Dan. All in favor of the minutes as circulated? Thank you very much. Does any member of committee have any disclosure of a pecuniary interest? Seeing none, we'll move on to our initial application this evening. I see that the applicant is on this call as well. It is consent file 2022 B15. And are we going to do the minor variance concurrently, Madam Secretary? Yes, and also subject to minor variance file 22A10, properties located at 8372 and 8366 Poplar Side Road. Christine, if you could please read the notice and any correspondence, as well as the recommendation for both the consent and the minor variance.
Thank you. The subject applications concerns lands municipally known as 8372 and 8366 Poplar Side Road, formerly Nottawasaga. The purpose of the applications is to sever a portion of land from 8372 Poplar Side Road to be added to 8366 Poplar Side Road, and also request the relief from the residential estate exception 3 zone minimum interior side yard setback requirement of 5 meters to 0.6 meters. The proposed severed parcel maintains no frontage and encompasses an overall area of 21 square meters of vacant land. Retained lot, 30 meters of frontage and encompasses an overall area of 1,740 square meters with a dwelling. The effect of the applications will facilitate a boundary adjustment resulting in 8366 Poplar Side Road having a lot frontage of 30.5 meters and a new lot area of 1,761 square meters with dwelling and shed, and recognize the location of an existing dwelling on 8366 Poplar Side Road. We did receive comments from Enbridge and Hydro One, neither having any concern or objection to the application. And I have recommendations from the Planning Department. Be it resolved that the Committee of Adjustment of the Township of Clearview hereby approves consent 22B15 pertaining to lands at 8366 and 8372 Poplar Side Road, Clearview, subject to the following conditions. 1, that the applicant meet all the requirements, financial and otherwise, of the municipality, including payment of the fee of $150 for each certificate of consent to be issued. 2, that the applicant provides a description of the land, which may be registered under the requirements of the Registry Act or Land Titles Act as applicable. 3, that the mortgage on the property be discharged from any lands being severed and for any lands to be added to a lot with a mortgage. That mortgage shall be extended onto the additional land, and that the solicitor provide an undertaking in writing that this condition will be fulfilled. 4, that the applicant successfully applied to the municipality for a minor variance application to recognize and permit a 0.6 meter interior side yard setback for the receiving lands, i.e. 8366 Poplar Side Road. 5, that the property to be severed is conveyed into the same name as the owner of abutting land to the east, being assessed as roll number 4329, 010-012-05001-8366 Poplar Side Road, and that the solicitor provide an undertaking in writing that this condition will be fulfilled, as well as putting the PIN number from the receiving lands on the severed lands. And 6, that the township require the applicant solicitor to provide a cancellation certificate as described in Bill 276 to ensure that the severed and receiving parcel merge as one parcel if required. And further be it resolved that the Committee of Adjustment of the Township of Clearview hereby approves minor variance 22A10 pertaining to land located at 8366 Poplar Side Road, Clearview, and legally described as Concession 11, Part Lot 40, Plan 1570, Lot 8, on the basis that it meets the 4 tests in accordance with the Planning Act. And that is all I have.
Thank you very much. I see the applicant is with us. Does the applicant have anything to add to their application or the staff report as circulated? Ms. Collins? I'll take that as none. Any members of committee wish to? Oh, there, your mute is off. Do you have anything to add, Ms. Collins?
No, I don't have any, I don't have anything else to add.
Okay, thank you. Members of committee, any questions or comments either of the applicant or of our staff? Seeing none, then I will ask for a motion to approve the recommendations of staff. Moved by Dave, seconded by Dan. Any further comments or questions? Seeing none, all in favor? So that is carried. The Township of Clearview Committee of Adjustment hereby approves consent file 22B15 and minor variance file 22A10 pertaining to lands at 8372 and 8366 Poplar Side Road. There is a 20-day appeal period, and you'll be able to communicate with the secretary following that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll move on to our next application, which is minor variance file 22A11, property located at 5778 Concession 5. Madam Secretary, the notice and any correspondence, as well as the recommendation from staff, please.
Thank you. The subject application concerns lands municipally known as 5778 Concession 5, formerly Sunnydale. The purpose of the application is to request the approval of the Committee of Adjustment for relief from section 2.6.1.4, maximum gross floor area of accessory buildings requirement of 200 square meters to 540 square meters, and from section 3.1.2, minimum interior side yard setback requirement of 7.5 meters to 6 meters. The effect of the application is to allow for the construction of a detached accessory dwelling unit on the subject lands. We did not receive any comments in relation to the application, and we have a recommendation from the Planning Department that the Committee of Adjustment of the Township of Clearview hereby approve minor variance 22A11 pertaining to lands at 5778 Concession 5 Sunnydale and legally described as Plan 141, Part Blocks 11 and 12, Part Creemore Avenue, and Reference Plan 51R 41336, Parts 1, 2, and 4. Formerly Sunnydale Township, now in the Township of Clearview, on the basis that it meets the 4 tests in accordance with the Planning Act and with the following conditions. 1, that the detached accessory dwelling unit can be a maximum total gross floor area of 88 square meters. 2, that the maximum total gross floor area for all detached accessory structures on the property will be permitted to be 540 square meters. And 3, the detached accessory dwelling unit can be built to be located 6 meters from the east interior side yard. And that is all I have.
Thank you. Does the applicant have anything they'd like to add?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Members of committee, any questions of the applicant or of staff? Seeing none, I'd ask then for a motion to accept the recommendation of staff, moved by Barry, seconded by Dan. Any further comments or questions? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor? Therefore, the Township of Clearview Committee of Adjustment hereby approves minor variance file 22A11 pertaining to property at 5778 Concession 5. There is a 20-day appeal period, then we can move forward. Thank you for your time. Any new business from any members of committee or staff? Any applications for August?
Yes, we have 4.
It's August. All right, so keep your calendar open for Wednesday, August the 10th. Anything else for the betterment of the committee or township? Seeing none. Motion to adjourn. Dan, of course. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Christine and Rosalind and Nick.